pretty cool. Just probably gave the wrong adjustment at the end from my feedback, but every stint I learned something, and yeah, well, it was three wide for a couple of laps. It was crazy, but I was laughing a fair bit and had some mates on the infield. I was waving at them, and yeah, it was a blast.
Talked to Stevie, and he said you almost have to unlearn everything that you know when you come to a short track like this.
Yeah, normally I'm shortest way around every corner and always on the apex, so running up by a wall and moving around. And I learned at turn 3 and 4 was the inside, then that went away, so it's just so different to what I've done. But stoked, I'm a little gutted. We went down a lap with 10 to go or something. Would have been awesome to finish on the lead lap. More respectful than I thought. I watched last year's race and thought, what have I got myself into? But everyone I raced was good, and 3 wide there was only small contacts, and yeah, the people I was around, it was really fun.
Like that accident in front of you.
Yeah, I just stood on the brakes and went to where I couldn't see smoke, and Stevie was awesome telling me where to go.
What was it like to hear 3 wide? Because I mean, you heard that a number of times. That's something I'm sure.
I've never had a spotter until before Chicago, so yeah, hearing that and so many cars around me, and then 2 wide in front, I didn't really know what to do. And there was probably 3 laps where we were 3 wide, and I was up the top just trying to be skinny. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You got bumped one time off of 3 or off of 4. How close it was? Was it? I think the 22. How close did you come to losing it, or just what?
I thought I'd hit a bit of water. When you hit the grass, that was putting water on the track, so I thought it was my fault, and then Stevie told me it was someone. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Lucky dog situation before, so you had to go through that and learn the procedures.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome, getting a lap back, and then I got put behind all the lap cars and damaged cars and had to fight through them, but then we got a yellow not long after, and I got back up front.
Was there any different?
Like maybe how you want to structure your season next year if you can.
Yeah.
How many cup races, how many truck races?
Yeah.
Where to do that kind of thing?
I think I just have to do everything. Like, this track's obviously very difficult, but it's quite slow and multi-groove, where there's other tracks where you're fixed to one. There's so many different ways of racing here, so I got a lot to learn. I need to try all different cars, all different types of ovals, and it's going to be a huge learning curve.
Do you expect to run some more races after this weekend? I know you still got some supercar races, but the NASCAR season's long. There's some weekends you can come back.
At the moment, that's it for this year on ovals and this weekend. So but yeah, we'll see, and hopefully do some more, but it's all timing.
If you're going to have to go through something like that, like this tonight, how important is it to have somebody like Stevie, who grew up across the street? I mean, literally grew up racing at this track. I mean, he knows all the ins and outs.
Oh, exactly, and it's a lot more than two corners for me. And the way he described the track when we did the track walk, Carson, he was very helpful to me, and just constantly learning. But Stevie's experience was huge. He could see what other people were doing, where they were fast, and telling me what was happening, how people were catching me, and yeah, it's so cool to have someone with that experience in my corner.
Was there? You said this was fun as hell. Did it surprise you that it was as much fun, or what did you feel?
I knew I was going to like it, but yeah, the whole time I was laughing and seeing people sliding and moving around. That first stint, I took off pretty slow, and at the end I was catching people and watching them struggle was pretty fun. But then it was the opposite in the last stint. But
what changed? Yeah.
Like that double wide, and you hadn't had that.
Yeah, it was so different.
So slow at times.
Yeah, some were fast, some were slow, and a couple I kept mucking up the gears, and I haven't raced an H pattern for a long time. But yeah, it's just another part of it I have to learn.
What changed between?
I have no idea. Just go and have fun. I've got an awesome car and awesome team around me. But yeah, haven't seen the track yet. I haven't been there yet, so find out tomorrow.
What changed between driving the truck on lap 1 and lap 200? Like, were there things that you weren't doing at the start that you were doing towards the end?
Definitely using the brake differently. At the start, I was using it to stop the car and turn in, and at the end, I was using the brake to try and flow and balance the car. And Max Pappas gave me that advice before I got in. And just when I had some clear running and I was on my own, I started experimenting and trying things with the left rear brake lockout, and just moving around the racetrack trying to learn things. And I think I learned so much more. I'd love to start the race again.
Thank you.
How much time this week were you able to prepare for the event?
So mainly, obviously, the focus is this road race on the weekend, but yeah, we did an hour or two of simulator and trying different things, moving around, practicing restarts, practicing pit entries and pit road speed. Like it's so different. But yeah, we put a fair bit of time in, and the guys from Nice Motorsports, they're awesome. They know I was a pretty fresh rookie, and they told me everything I needed to know.
I think Stevie said race like you have an egg under your foot. How different is that kind of throttle response to what you're used to in the V8 supercars?
Well, it's similar, and I was okay at it. It's just when I got behind someone, it's so hard not to get excited and chase them. You just really have to be patient. Normally when you come up on someone on a racetrack, you pass them and you're done. Whereas here it's 10, 15, 20 laps to make a move. So it's a really different type of patience. Yeah.
Last one. This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.